My dream desk setup is coming along nicely together. What up, 8fam? Kitty here with Atola Visuals, and it is one of my nerd dreams to have a space station of a desk. This is why we're going to be talking about my greatest asset, which is something you're going to be staring at day in and day out. The monitor. So you guys have expressed deeply your love for this monitor on IG stories every time I'm posting up something I'm working on the screen. So I just figured, hey, let's just do a full review on this thing because I love it. You clearly are interested. Let's help each other out and enjoy this video together. Let's have a party. So initially when I was looking for monitors, I wanted a 3-monitor setup, 4K monitors mounted on the wall, you know the good. But I was expecting to pay like 2 to 3 grand for this setup because not only do you gotta get the monitors, you also gotta get the mount. Yeah, that's a lot. So I was amazed when I started discovering these curved monitors because 1, they looked really slick. 2, I didn't have to buy 2 monitors because look at how big this thing is. It pretty much equals 2 monitors. So when I was looking for a new monitor, it had to have a few requirements. It needed to be anti-glare, it needed to be bigger than 24 inches so I could have more space to work with, and I needed the colors to be accurate because I edit photos and video. And this monitor covered all my requirements and then some, so let's get into the specs. It's a 34-inch curved QHD IPS monitor, 21:9 ratio. Watching videos on this is insane. It's so much fun. The resolution on this sucker is 3440 by 1440. Now it's not 4K, but it's just shy of 4K. And the sharpness and the colors on this thing is so amazing that it doesn't even matter that it's not a perfect 4K monitor. I mean, all the benefits that come with this thing, I don't even care. If you're planning to wall mount this, it requires a standard wall mount. Since it was super easy to mount on stand, I found it great that I didn't even want to buy a wall mount anymore because it was so easy to adjust the height and the tilt. I've used other monitor mounts before and I felt like it was super stiff. Not only is she a pretty little thing, but she's also got them ports. That sounded so wrong, but it's true. So she's got 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, which you could daisy chain together. So if you have 2 monitors, just hook them up like that. Or you could also plug in your hard drives, which is what I do. I'll show you that in a minute. She's got 2 HDMIs, 1 DisplayPort, 2 USB 3.0s, and one of them you could also use as a fast charger for your phone. There's also a headphone jack and a port for its power. So I have the new MacBook Pro 2017, and how I connect this thing to the monitor is I use a dongle, Thunderbolt to USB-C, and that is fast enough to transfer everything from my laptop to the monitor. And then I use Thunderbolt 2 to connect my Pegasus R8. That's my main editing drive. I also have my Pro Box, which is my backup drive, connected to the USB. My mouse is also connected to the USB. I maximize on those ports. I use pretty much every single one. So there's so many great things about this monitor, but it also saves me money on buying a dock. So before I had to plug in all my ports into my computer and I was traveling a lot, so replugging and unplugging things was not ideal. I was looking at docks for my computer, which was costing about $200 at least for everything that I needed. So the fact that I got to buy a new monitor and have it look this cool, and it also duplicates as my dock, is saving me so much money and space on my desk. All I really had to buy was a laptop stand to hoist it up. Look at the timelines. If you edit videos, this is freaking awesome. If you edit Lightroom even, you just see so much more than you would if you're editing on your laptop. I mean, it just blows my mind how I haven't upgraded to this sooner. To navigate through the menu settings, there's a little joystick on the bottom where you could toggle through your different menu settings. You could calibrate the colors. You could change the inputs. So you gamers have a huge advantage using this monitor. The ultra wide screen, the FreeSync, however, you're only gonna have 60 Hz refresh rate. Setup out of the box is really easy. You're gonna need no tools to set this up on the stand. Toolless. It feels like a luxury monitor. It feels really expensive, especially because of the fact that you could save hundreds of dollars now that it's 2 years old. Before, when it came out, it was $1,200. You could get one now for $800 to $900 bucks. That's a steal. They also have the new version with USB-C, just in case you're wondering, where you could charge your laptop and transfer data with one cable. However, that's gonna run you $1,200 if you wanna get the new. It's really quiet, there's no heat that comes out of it. I've tested the backlight bleed. You can kind of see it in the corners. It's not too bad, but it is there. Since my office also doubles as my bedroom, when I turn off my computer, it'll shut down the monitor just fine. However, the little joystick will blink every couple seconds, and since this is my bedroom, I cannot stand that blinking. So I gotta turn the monitor off physically with the joystick button. Not too bad, but hey, I wish it would just turn off with the computer. Another weird thing is this thing's advertised as Thunderbolt, but it doesn't even include a Thunderbolt cable. So luckily I have other Thunderbolt hard drives where I just stole a cable that I didn't even use to connect my computer to it. I don't know, it's just a simple thing, right? It's got 5,000,000:1 contrast ratio. I've been using this for several months now and I have no issues with any weird pixeling or burned in images that other people have experienced with other monitors, so I'm thrilled. Not to mention watching movies, if you could find 21:9 videos on here, wow. I'm telling you, it just really pulls you in. It feels like you're actually there. Through those 3D TVs that were huge back a few years ago. This is where it's at. It's a curved screen. You don't gotta wear no silly goggles to make it feel like you're actually in the movie with them. Yeah, you're gonna get the black bars when you watch 16:9 videos, but I don't freaking care. That's not a big deal to me because I'm gonna get to use that 21:9 ratio. I can pretend like I have a fish tank that I don't have to clean and don't have to feed. The back of this monitor is nice, clean white, so if you don't have it up against the wall like I do, it's not gonna be distracting. Not only that, but the stand itself looks clean and modern. So this monitor is great for video editors like me, photo editors. If you do any digital art, this thing is amazing. Also, if you work a lot with a lot of windows and you need a lot of real estate space on your screen, yo, this will blow your mind. But thanks for hanging out and nerding out with me. I would love to know what your desk dream setups are. Maybe you have it already. Anyone knows how to build a Hackintosh? I would love to put that thing on here. That is also one of my dreams. Let's talk if you know how to build one. Like if you learned something and subscribe if you haven't already. You could also find me on Instagram. I post there on the daily. You do you, fam, and I'll see you when I see you. Done. Test. Can you hear me now? Good. I just wanted a reason to do that. Okay, let's get started. Whee! All I had to buy was a laptop stand to hoist it up. Hoist it up. It's got a curve aesthetic. It's got a curve aesthetic. Aesthetic. Sorry if the microphone was rubbing a bit. I had to move it. It should be clean now.